What's good? What's great? What's golden? To all my lions and lioness. Lady Leo here. It is story time. Today, actually tonight, I'm going to tell a story as promised last week. I'm going to tell the story of when I caught on fire. So when I was about 5, I come from very humble beginnings. We had nothing. We didn't have a pot to piss in. We, stayed with family members, and at one point we ended up staying in this abandoned house. This is when we were living in Montgomery, Alabama, and that's where all my family is actually from. Like, that's where I was born. So we moved out here when I was 5. So, but anyway, back to the story. So we were living in this house that was next door to my grandparents' house. It was like a duplex. So we lived on the other side, and no one was there. So we were like squatters, And there was 5 of us, and my baby brother was in my mom's belly at the time. So there was, I have 3 brothers living. My baby brother died, unfortunately, when he was 4. But 4 brothers total. And then I have a little sister who is the baby living now. The youngest living. But remind me to tell you that story too. About my brother and how awesome he was and such. So we lived in an abandoned house, like I said. There was no electricity, no heat, no running water, no nothing. My parents slept on like one of those couch beds. I think they're called a rollaway bed. My parents slept on that with my baby sister. And then me and my 3 brothers, we slept in the living room also. Because we had to confine to one room, so it can be warm and use electricity. We ran electricity from my grandpa's house next door through like 3 extension cords. Like, we were freaking poor. So, my parents slept in a rollaway bed, and me and my 3 brothers, we slept on 2 couches pushed together. Like, 2 couches like this. If you guys can see my couch. We slept on 2 of those pushed together. And mind you, I was 5. My oldest brother was about 7 or 8. Because he's about 3 years older than me. And my second to oldest brother is a year older than me. And then my second to youngest brother is 3 years younger than me. So he was like 1. No, 2. He was like 2. So we were all sleeping in 2 couches pushed together in the same room, in the living room. So, anyway, it was cold in the winter because, we don't have a heater. We don't got gas. We don't got electricity. So we had to heat the place up with one of those, what are those? It's like an electric, they call it a hot plate, but it's like an electric burner, a single electric burner. So we put that on the floor and plugged it into the extension cord, and that's how we would heat the room up, the living room that we were in. So it was one really, really cold and like rainy night, and my mom was asleep with the babies. It was just me and my 2 older brothers. We were awake and we were freezing. Like, we were trying to cuddle. It was still cold. So we went and stood around the hot plate. And now, like, we're, we don't have anything, but with kids, you don't really trip on that. You try to make fun of whatever. So we're playing around the hot plate, like trying to get who's gonna get the most heat, So like, I'm the littlest, so I'm like squeezing in between them, and I finally got in the middle. I'm like, ooh, I got the most heat, So I'm standing there basking in my glory, and I look down and I notice there's a little light down there, I'm like, what is that? Now, I still have vision in my right eye at the time. So, remind me to tell you that story. But I still have vision in my right eye. So, I look down, see the flame. Mind you, I'm 5 years old. The gown comes down to about like the middle of my shins. So I pick the gown up. It's a button-down gown. I pick it up, blow the flame out, but it doesn't go out. It just flickers. But I'm looking at it, and I'm like, well, it's not going anywhere. So I just drop it down. I'm like, oh, well, it's not going anywhere, so nothing's going to happen. So, you know, I'm still like, yeah, I got heat, and you don't. I'm with the heat. Like, you know, I sound like a gangster. I got heat. So, yeah, I'm all joking around like, yeah, I got the heat or whatever. And then all of a sudden, that one flame turns into a bunch of flames. Like, it's spreading. It's spreading like wildfire. I'm like, mama, mama. And then, like I said, my mom's asleep. And my brother is like, Mom, Marquise on fire. Mama. She wakes up like, what? Oh my God, could you imagine that? Could you imagine in deep slumber, and your slumber is disturbed by your child on fire, engulfed in flames? Like the flames was all up here, okay? My whole gown is on fire, so my mom wakes up, rips the gown off of me, and she's snatching it off. She's like, oh my goodness. This is at night, so my grandpa, my auntie, and cousins, they come running next door like, what's going on? What's going on? My feet are just coming on fire. Oh my gosh. So they wrapped me in a blanket and took me next door and ran cold water over my burn. It was probably like 2nd degree. It was pretty bad. And I have a scar. I have 2 scars from that. I have one that you will not see in an area you will not see. And the other one is on my left hand. Now, when people see my left hand, they think I got bit by a dog or something. Like, I'll be handling business, you know, like handling money over or signing something or whatever. I'll be like, what happened to your hand? I'll be chilling with somebody, you know, like holding a drink or something like that. And they're like, what happened to your hand? Did you get bit by a dog? I'm like, no. That's actually my scar from when I caught on fire. So they took me next door, sat me up in front of the sink, ran cold water over my hand, and I was just like, like I was sitting there doing that, like I'm not crying out loud or nothing, I'm just sobbing, like in my hand in the sink, like, like, I can't believe it happened, you know? I'm thinking, like, I was really on fire. It was crazy. Like I said, we come from humble beginnings, so. But I'm fascinated with fire, not to the point where I'm like an arsonist or nothing, but I like to play with the fireplace. You guys saw that on my previous video. So, you would think I'd be afraid of that, but I'm not. Like, it doesn't make me stay away from it. It teaches me how to handle it or how to deal with it, you know, so. I don't know. That's life. And I'm not telling anyone, I am not telling you guys this story to feel sorry for me at all. I came from very humble beginnings, like I said probably 1,000 times in this video already, but it's not for you guys to feel sorry for me. It's just to let it be known that just because you're blind or disabled doesn't mean you're excused from other adversities. That doesn't give you like a, you know, get out of jail free card. Like, we experience other adversities as well, that even if we had sight, we would still experience. It's just, you know, like for me, I experienced all that in the dark after, you know, the age of 9, because I had vision in both eyes up until 4, and then 1, you know, later, and then I lost all my sight. So I'll tell that story probably next time. No, I think I want to get a few more subs if I tell that story. So I want to get to 50 subs, and then I'll tell that story. So please help me out. You know, I'm trying to come up, trying to be a YouTuber. So I hope you guys enjoy my videos. And I would like to get this. I want to shoot for some likes. Like, I want to shoot for a goal. And this is my first time, so I would like to shoot for 5 likes for this video. So please get me to 5 likes. I would appreciate that. And please subscribe. Just, go down to that subscribe button right now. You see it? You see it? Okay, now press it. Yay! You subscribe to me? Oh my gosh, I love you! Thank you. No, but please subscribe. Like I said, I want to get my subs up. So, please subscribe, please like, please share. Please support the movement. Alrighty. And one of these days I'm going to learn to stop clapping so much. That's probably annoying, huh? I'm just kidding. Alright. Well, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the story. As I'm a crazy person that caught on fire. And I survived. Oh, and I probably should show you guys my scar on my hand. Please excuse my nails. They are not cute right now. But here's my hand. Hopefully you guys can see it. I have like a little scar right there. And that's my proof that I caught on fire. Yeah. So. Alrighty. Well, like and subscribe if you're feeling the vibe. Love you guys. Peace. Hey, where'd you come from? Hey, so we are in the car and we are on our way to Wacky Tacky. I was gonna say Laffy Taffy. Anyways, Naima, are you ready for Wacky Tacky? Yeah! Show the camera that you're ready. It's not long.
In a half mile, use the left 3 lanes to take the I-80 exit toward Reno.
Now she's ready.
I'm ready.
And her dad helped me with her hair.
Oh, wow.
Helped me do her twisties. Isn't that cute? Looks cute too. It's gonna look all crazy as she does.
Use the left 3 lanes to take the I.
Will's firing at us. He's about to hit the camera. Ah! Ah!
We're not doing very well.
They're not loading.
We're running low on ammo.
Well, go get some.
No, we got like two baskets left. That's it.
Naima, you spilling, huh?
No, we're not. No, we're not.
You had it turned over.
That was Hector!
Ah, look at my butt. How did that happen? Okay, so we're at Wacky Tacky.
Whoa!
And these this is our ammo. They're these little Nerf balls. They're little Nerf cannons. And you load it up like this. And we're shooting. But you can only load one shot at a time. So you gotta fire and reload. And Naima's doing it right now. Naima, who you shooting at?
They just moved. They just moved.
Who was it? But that's how it looks on the inside.
I gotta go this corner.
Oh no, Naima, we still have some.
No, there's like empty baskets.
So I guess everybody's done, but this is us here at Wacky Tacky. This cannon is cool though. I got left. And this is what they scoop the balls up in these bags right here. But yeah, we're at Wacky Tacky. Out here in Roseville. And it's Layla's birthday. Raymond, what's down there?
Oh, come on, let me get Trey. I need to get Trey.
Okay.
No, I need to get Sanaa.
Okay. I'm loading while Naima's shooting.
Somebody right there. Oh, Sanaa.
Wait for them to pop up. Wait for them to pop up, Naima. Don't just shoot. They're shooting at the cannon. Shooting at the cannon.